Can anyone in the room besides Garrett name Garrett's dog?
Molly.
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 I was gonna
Molly.
say, no, Molly was the last
my
one.
God. Well, that was encouraging.
All right, so no one's going to start.
I thought we were going to have Nate open it, but then we realized Nate's not here.
Nate got up and walked away. Nate hates everybody today.
I
He's
just
so mad.
feel like we're like an 18-wheeler with 2 flat tires. I mean, Elvis and Nate just left.
Peace
Yeah.
out, motherfuckers.
Hey! That's your last parting words?
Is
You
he
want
running
Nate? You
down
got
to the
Nate.
meters?
No, he's leaving to
No,
get
he's
his
leaving
butthole
permanently.
checked.
Bye.
Garrett, why are you outside, by the way?
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful. There's birds chirping, and there's guys fixing pipes in my house. So,
You look like you need sunglasses, though, because you can't see anything.
It is a little bright. It is a little bright out here, but you know what? Also beautiful. So I'll have to accept it.
Then we can talk about what's the craziest thing your kids flush down the toilet. Mine's
Oh.
a diaper.
God, it always
Oh.
goes back to crap with you.
What?
Diaper.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Well, because Garrett's having toilet pipe problems, so I just figured,
Yeah.
I remember when Ashley was little, she flushed a diaper down the toilet. And we had to call that $49.99 sewer guy. And this creepy dude came over and pulled the diaper out.
See, it's funny calling up all these companies, and then you start reading reviews. Like some of them are like, "Don't go with this person because they'll come out, they'll charge you $45, but then when you're not home, they'll come and they'll screw everything up, and then they'll have to rip up all the pipes in your house and charge you $4,000."
Well, you
I'm
know
like, what kind of company is that?
They did that in the Bronx. When I was in the Bronx, there was one window shield company for cars, windshield company. And they would go around at night and had somebody bust up your windshield.
Same in our
so
neighborhood
that
in
in the
Brooklyn.
so that in the morning you had to call them. You had no choice. Yeah.
I'm always concerned that these door-to-door salesmen, like last week, some guy named Kevin came with a clipboard to my door, no truck in sight. He's like, "Yeah, we've been working in the area with termite control. Do you have any bug problems?" And and I can't be like super nice just because they bother me. So I'm like, "No, we're good, dude." I feel like he comes back and like plants them in the ground
Yes.
at night.
He's like, you do now.
Yeah.
Dude, no one is ever working in the area. That's the oldest scam.
Yeah.
The other one is the guys that want to pave your driveway and they say, "Oh, we're doing a job nearby.
Yeah.
and
We
we
just
have
finished.
some extra asphalt.
Yeah, where?
And we'll bring the truck by if you want. We'll give you a great price."
Yeah.
It's all scams. I watched a show on this on one of the
So
news
crazy.
channels.
Oh,
They
you
did a
mean like
whole
the guy with the
expose.
stereo in the back? Like we have some extra stereos on the meat guy? Yeah, sure.
Oh, the off the truck guys. Yeah.
Yes.
Would you buy meat
Did I tell
out
you
of the
guys
back
a
of a
story?
truck?
We had a guy in Brooklyn where where Scary and I grew up. He used to steal rims and your radios, and then when you needed one, he'd be the guy who happened to find one and then sell you back your own shit.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Business
Sounds like-
plan.
Right.
Yep,
And it
sounds
was
like my
right
neighborhood.
next to the glass windshield reinstaller guy because they broke your windshield to get your radio. So it was all like
Yeah.
in a row.
Sounds right.
And
it
then,
wasn't very
there was a
far from-
locksmith. They would break into your apartments in my apartment building, Scary knows, and then there would be like a stack of locksmith cards in the lobby. "Hey, is your door secure?" Because they would rob like 4 apartments. Then everyone would like talk like, "Oh my God, there's a rash of robberies in the area." And then all of a sudden locksmiths are installing double, triple locks on the doors.
This is like the definition of mo money, mo problems. Because I don't have a car, I don't have a house, I don't have
Yeah.
any of this shit to deal with. Ha ha,
It's like,
suckers.
it's like the mob owning funeral homes.
Okay,
It's
I
not
have.
right.
When I moved into my apartment, they never told me that I was going to have popcorn ceilings. Probably it's a very least desirable to have popcorn ceilings. That's when everything looks like the
Yeah,
dots in the
yeah,
white.
yeah.
They
Styrofoam.
it's uneven. It's disgusting.
You can knock the popcorn off, right?
Yeah.
You can't
Yeah.
just
Like
knock
with
it
a
off.
ball?
It takes you have to scrape it. It takes a
Right.
lot of people and a The lot of of work. work. That's
there is because your ceiling looks like shit without it because it's all uneven. It's had a shitty job done.
That is the
Whoa.
easy way out when they make ceilings. So as soon as I get into the building, it wasn't advertised I was getting popcorn ceilings in one of the 256 apartments that all had it. And then all of a sudden, the popcorn ceiling guy remover appears in our lobby on day one. They're like, "Oh, you don't like your popcorn ceiling? Okay, that'll be X amount of money, and we'll remove it. My guys will do it for you."
And it's
Guess
messy
what?
as shit.
That was the same guy who made the popcorn ceiling 3 weeks earlier before I moved in. So it's a racket.
Well, I told
yeah.
Brody, so when the plumber came to unclog the pipes, he goes, "We're short-staffed, and the machine I have, I can come back tomorrow, or I'll take $50 off if you can help me move this 300-pound machine off my truck and bring it into your basement." So I go, "What about 75?" And he goes, Okay, so I'm like, Brody would have been proud of me right
So
there.
proud.
He
Now,
probably
wait a
would
minute.
have.
Anyway.
He probably charged you $75 more on purpose and then pretended he knocked that shit off.
Well, yeah, no. Whatever the case may be, I felt like I won that one, even though I had to do most of the work.
Oh my gosh! Have you guys ever seen those? Since we're talking about like scams, though that special on the crane machines at the arcades.
And on the boardwalk and stuff.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, yeah. You know those crane machines, you put the money in and then you think you're getting
The
a prize?
claw.
Yeah.
The claw, yeah. So they say that they're all programmed and then that after a certain amount of times, they will get tighter so that they will actually grab a prize. But then most of the time they like tighten and loosen so that you get that excitement of, oh my gosh, that's the one. It almost got it. It almost got it. When it wasn't going to almost get it. It's all programmed to do that.
You know,
and then at a certain time, it will actually give a prize every,
Just like a slot
whatever.
machine. Same thing.
Yeah, slot
So
machines.
crazy to me.
Danielle, I don't know if you noticed this because they move really fast. Those claw machines reach into your wallet and just take your money right out.
Yes, they do.
You're better off giving your kid $20
Yep.
and say, go to the store and buy a Squishmallow.
Yep.
Oh, don't even get me started with the Squishmallows.
Because
Oh,
some of
God,
those
it's my whole house, Scotty.
some of those
God.
things that you go like when you go, you want to win an iPod or you want to win a thing.
You're not gonna win an iPod.
No,
It's
I
not
want it.
picking that shit up.
Shut up,
This
I want
thing's gonna drop it right away.
I tell you, I won the iPod at Sesame Place last summer.
Did you really?
Okay, then no
Oh,
one
I
can win
remember
for
you
10 more
saying that.
years.
Yeah. What's that?
Then no one can win for 10 more
No,
years.
you're right.
You
Any of
won
the
iPod.
machines that have the electronics in it are punch this hole out. It is nearly impossible.
Oh no, Spencer is amazing at that. He won like 45 Beanie Babies down the shore last year. He figured it out, and they got so mad at him because
And
every
how much
time
did
he
that
walked away
cost
from
you for those 45 Beanie Babies?
well, no, because he won every time, and he used his own money. But
But how much was it per game?
I think it was maybe 50 cents a game.
That's what they're worth.
Every time he walked away and they had to restock the holes, I saw them cursing under his breath because he kept coming back and winning the whole machine. It was so
And they're
funny.
all in Danielle's basement now.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
all in my basement now.
Do you remember when we were on the inaugural cruise for Bliss?
Yeah.
I was just going
And
to bring this
they,
up.
they gave us unlimited credits. All the machines would play all you want in the
Yeah.
arcade. So my kids figured out on I guess whatever cruise we're on, right? That the claw machine and the win the free animal machine was free. So we ended up with a suitcase full of stuffed animals and stuffed superheroes and. I mean, because they couldn't lose. It was like a always win kind of thing that was set up for us. And I kept going, guys, you're not really that good at it. It's fixed.
What was the game with the money, Brody? The game with the $100 bill,
Oh,
the $5.
That's right. That's right.
I'm trying to think of the configuration. You really can't describe it. But
The one with the
It looks like
quarters
a
with the right on the
plunger.
edge.
Yeah.
You think they're going to fall? They don't ever fall. They're glued. They're glued down.
Yeah, but the one Scary's
The
talking
waterfall?
about, their money, it's money that's in the end. It's like a plunger, and it has to go in the hole perfectly. And I remember we were hitting that.
Keyhole, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that. Yeah, you have to go to a certain height
Yeah.
Yeah.
right, for the key to go in. And if you got it right, perfectly right, it still hit the side. Rigged. It was rigged. It's all
hey,
rigged.
listen, they used to bend. They used to bend the basketball rims.
Yep.
Oh,
Playing
yes.
basketball, because they were so high and so far away,
You couldn't see it.
It looked like a circle, but when you would throw the basketball at
Yeah,
the
it's
hoop,
an oval.
If you,
Yeah.
it's actually an oval. It's like this, and the chance of the ball going in is like slim to none.
Well,
They
they
did a
don't
whole
make these-
expose on those
Yeah.
carny games.
They
Right.
don't make the game so that you win them.
No,
They
and
make the
also-
game so that they can
Yeah,
get your
like
The
money.
Gandhi's
ball is
contest.
oftenly overinflated, so that when it does hit the rim, it just bounces off. That's why they overinflate the ball.
So crazy.
Right now, guys, there's people talking around the water cooler about how Gandhi's game was so hard that the rim was bent. And
Fuck
she didn't
off,
want anybody to
Brody.
win.
That game was not difficult. I don't care what any of you say. She
But
claimed
Gandhi,
to be a
okay.
fan of hip hop. She clearly was
All right.
not.
5 minutes ago, your exact quote, Gandhi, was, I would have gotten them all.
I would've.
Well, you wrote the game.
No, without writing the game, I would have gotten them all.
Yeah.
You claim you're a hip hop fan. We gave you some layups. She failed, and the
Listen,
rim was
people
not oval.
texted in on our anniversary show on Monday, and they said, oh, my God, I've listened to the show forever. I listen every day for 20 years. I love when Froggy did stupid news. Froggy didn't do stupid news.
I'm stupid.
People say they're the biggest
understand.
fans of everything, but they're not. People
Right.
call sports radio, oh, I'm a diehard Mets fan, and then they say stuff that doesn't make any
Okay,
sense.
I will say this though. No, I'm actually very critical on these games, and I
Shut
think
up,
a lot
Scary.
of times.
Shut up, Scary.
I think a lot of times the listeners, they say that and they go exactly the way you just said, Brody. But I'm going to tell you on this one, today's Finish the Lyric Hip Hop, if you go to today's morning show and listen back to that segment, It was extremely difficult.
No, it wasn't extremely
Because
difficult.
the
You're
lyric-
such a drama queen.
the
It
lyric
wasn't.
that
She
you-
wasn't good at
The
it.
lyric you asked them to finish was the least memorable part of the entire song.
It was not.
It was some random aside. It wasn't an actual.
It was not. They were all from the
Straight-
verses of the songs or the chorus of the songs.
It was. I don't know. I just don't think it was straightforward.
Just because somebody doesn't know something doesn't mean that thing is difficult. It just means they
You
didn't
hear
know
that,
it.
bro?
You know, like when I
You hear
write
that,
Family
Brody?
Feud
Oh!
games, when I write Family Feud games, and you guys complain about the questions, fuck you all.
Well, those are
Fuck you
dumb
all.
ass.
Oh, I don't
dumb.
understand. Why isn't Chalk on there? Chalk should be on there. This game sucks. That's how Family Feud works.
Well, yesterday-
it's not your top 100.
Okay,
No,
it's
you asked
somebody
us to
else's.
pick your
Wait a
brain.
minute, wait a minute.
Yesterday we had to decide what was in your
Yes,
head.
Right.
because that
You're
was
supposed to know that.
funny.
Yesterday, it was all about what Brody thinks it should be.
Yes.
It wasn't even
You
like
guys know
normal.
me. Scotty yelled out
Yeah.
he probably put on their food deliveries,
I
and
knew
none
it.
of you took his word for it.
That's right, I knew
He
it.
would have gotten it.
Because
Yep.
we didn't think you were that dumb. We thought you know.
Dumb.
I love how when the
Dumb.
shoe is on the other foot,
Stupid.
Gandhi, it's okay.
Danielle
this is
complained-
I was
Words
not
that start
asking
with
a
the letter
person
L is
to
too
decide
difficult.
what was in
'Cause
my
it takes
head.
too long
I
to read
asked
the
a person
stupid
to
fucking
go
sentence.
with what was actually a song that she claims she knows hip hop so well. These were very popular songs. They were all from the chorus. She didn't know. Brody asked us to get inside his brain and figure out what's happening.
By the
Very
Yeah, we
different.
weren't. We weren't playing what lyrics in Gandhi's head.
Exactly.
Like, we're-
Okay, I like the way I write 3 rounds every time, but you're focusing on 1 round yesterday. It's every round. You guys yell like when with the dogs. Who on the morning show has a dog? I didn't put Garrett on the list. You're like, oh my God, you didn't put Garrett on the list.
Well,
It
that was
the
kind of
top-
fucked up. That was
yeah,
fucked
that was
up.
a little.
It
I wasn't
wasn't
going
a
to bring
list
it up,
of,
but
okay. It's not the list of
But you
everyone.
put yourself on the
It's-
list.
Yeah, you put yourself on the list.
Yeah, I've had dogs longer than you, Garrett. Your dog is relatively new.
I had a dog longer than
So fuck
Sam.
your
So
dog.
what the hell?
But Sam's dog.
That's a good point.
Hold on. Can anyone in the room besides Garrett name Garrett's dog?
Molly.
Molly.
Molly,
I was gonna
Molly.
say, no, Molly was the last
my
one,
God,
right?
Molly.
Yep, that's
I'm sorry.
right.
That's the dead one, you ass.
Right.
Scarlet?
That's right. That's why Garrett didn't make the
Yeah,
top
no,
5.
Gandhi's right.
Oh,
Gandhi's
I
right.
got Scarlet. Hello.
See, she
All right.
knew.
Yeah, but,
Sorry,
but
Garrett.
one person knew.
But it
and
didn't have to
Sam's
be
dog,
top 5. You
hold
could have
on.
done top 6.
Sam's dog has been on Instagram like nonstop every day for 3 months. So I put Sam there also because Sam was playing the game. So I added Sam to the
And
list.
why'd you do dogs and not cats, Brody? Why
Because
that?
only one person has a
Well,
cat
because
on the
dogs
show.
are better than cats.
And why not lizards, Brody?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay,
What happened to lizards?
name top 1 answer on the board. Who has a cat?
Scary wants a cat.
I
Yeah.
do.
Who wants a cat? Scary.
Yeah. Okay, top 1 answer on the board. Who has a gecko?
No one.
Nobody.
Nobody has a
Dragon.
gecko.
Nobody.
It's a
Chameleon.
chameleon and
Sorry.
a
It's a
bearded
bearded
dragon.
dragon. There's a difference.
Chameleon.
And that's not nice because her chameleon died, so that's not very nice.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know? We
Too
talked about
soon.
it.
Too
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah, I don't
Buddy,
remember.
you
I
know what,
apologize.
You're
Brody?
canceled. We're canceling you.
Yeah,
How much time, Froggy?
2 minutes.
Shit.
All we're doing is fighting.
We should make
By the way-
somebody else make a game and then just
you know what? You
shit on
guys
them
should
for
all
it.
watch Jeopardy and record yourselves and yell at the TV. Who would have known that? Who would have known that?
I do that though all the time on Celebrity Family Feud, but I'm not the only one. What's his name who hosts it? He does it too. He's like, "This is stupid. Who came up with this comment? This is dumb." He says the same thing.
Steve Harvey knows
Steve
what he's
Harvey,
doing.
yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
"These are dumbasses that write this." That's what he says.
Well,
I
they'll have
wonder, though-
stupid like double answers on there where someone would
Yes.
say like food delivery.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then another person will say pizza at your house. Like that's the same shit.
Right,
But
exactly.
they split it into 2 different
Dumb.
answers and then nobody gets it.
Stupid.
Stupid.
Do you think the contestants on Jeopardy, like when Alex Trebek was hosting, would get off the show and be like, "Why would they give me such a question like that? That's so stupid." Like,
No.
do you think they're acting like the way we're acting off
no,
the camera?
they're not people like us.
They're smart.
I think some
Different
people
caliber.
are.
All right.
All right,
Okay.
I think
Goodbye.
30
that,
seconds.
that
brick wall.
pregnant pause signifies
Notice how
that
quiet
we are all
Brody
done
is
and out
now.
of
That's
quiet.
Quiet.
it.
I've been talking nonstop.
Now you're not. Now
Where's
you're
your
just not
backdrop?
I
saying
just
anything.
brought up the Jeopardy topic.
Whatever.
No, what we need to do is get Brody involved in one of the Family Feud games so that he can feel the burn of shitty answers.
No, I won't take it personally and get angry.
We'll
Yes, you
see.
will.
Some of
We'll
the,
see,
Some
Brody.
of the questions on Family Feud that we've played, a couple of them I took right from the show, and yet you're still yelling at me. Why isn't that on there? Because
How dare you copy that?
They
surveyed
survey
100
people across America.
Right.
Not 100 people from New York, not 100 people from California. Sometimes people from Wyoming have different answers than we do.
But you
So
didn't
I got
survey.
fucking people.
You didn't survey anybody, so that's a lie right there.
Yes, on one round of all the ones we've played, I didn't survey. It was a joke.
Darn.
It was funny.
Whatever.
Too bad we're out of time.
Damn it.
Bummer.
Well, we'll see you
Love
tomorrow.
you.
We love you
Bye.
all. Give
Love
the wave.
you.
I thought they were great questions, Gandhi.
I was gonna go Brody.